Let you in on an aspect of the world that you're not normally accustomed to.
I could have been a totally different person.
Yeah, right now.
Since 12 hours ago.
Could have been wearing a business suit today. Who knows?
With a fanny pack.
With a fanny pack. Just classing up the joint.
That's a fantastic idea.
It's the only kind of ideas I have, sir.
It's Corner House Chronicles Day.
It's just different enough.
And here's the kicker, boss. They're all the same personality.
They're assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 1.5 million asshole penguins.
Best part.
I'm going to try and pace it out, so just as you forget about me, I'll just pop in and remind you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 56 of the Corner House Chronicles. I'm John.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Phil.
And Phil is here, the Lampie award-winning.
Whoop, whoop. I feel good about that.
You
actually.
should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. How many you guys hand out?
14?
Yep.
Yeah.
All in total?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you,
Now we just got to get the shirts printed.
Were you surprised?
I was, even though, my trademark is a no-brainer.
It was a good one.
It was.
We scrambled a bit trying to figure out some trademarks. It was hard to remember them all.
Yeah.
We've thrown that word around quite a few times. But I'm happy to say that while editing the last episode, pulling out the dead space and whatnot, I wrote down each time we yelled out the word trademark.
Oh, nice.
So for season 2, we're
I
going
think
to
it was
keep
like
track.
4.
3 or 4 on there, yeah.
Some of them were pretty good.
One of the times you were here, did we talk about a virtual arcade? Or no?
We may have.
I
I thought I saw. Oh yeah, we did because when I seen like on Facebook or something like that, like it was like virtual, but it was for like retro games. Like you can put the Nintendo cartridge in, and then like Nintendo comes up on the screen and shit.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
We talked about that on our last episode.
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to start off with something we talked about, Jay, on our last episode. We ended pretty much talking about poker.
Yeah.
And then I saw today on the old trusty Facebook that PokerStars was approved in Pennsylvania.
Really?
So that's the second state they've been approved in since Black Friday of 2011, I think it was, when it all
just shut.
Yeah, everything went down. So
there's hope.
We were talking about online gaming, poker mainly.
Gambling,
yeah. And now New Jersey was the first one. I think it said 2015 in the article. And then now Pennsylvania is the second.
Oh, it's spreading west.
Those are going to be state-ran ones because weren't the employees like?
Yeah. See, now here's the thing I don't understand is how do you, when it's online gaming, how is it okay in one state and not the other?
So pretty much,
is it like your IP address or something?
It's your bank account.
Oh, okay. So we could still download PokerStars and play. We just can't play for money.
Correct.
Because of the state that our banking is. Shit, I got to get an account in Pennsylvania.
Well, I've known a few people, because it's still legal in Canada. So I know of a few people who have went to Canada, opened a bank account, and just used that bank account for online gaming.
How much trouble can you get in for that?
I don't know. I would assume they would either just stop access,
freeze your account,
from that site or
right.
those sites, like pretty much flag it. I don't think you're going to get fined or.
No, of all the sites I played on, PokerStars was not my favorite.
No, it was trash compared to the
Full
other ones
Tilt
that were out
was
there.
Definitely my favorite.
Full Tilt was the place to go.
Right, but I'll take it.
Oh yeah, if it's the only option.
Trust me, man. I'm looking forward to
Full Tilt
poker.
had better tournaments. They had better tables. I think it was set up.
The graphics were cooler.
Yeah.
You got little cool avatars.
Better
and shit.
players. It wasn't like, hey, you've never played poker? Come to PokerStars and check it out. Bring those
Give us
sweet
your money.
sunglasses.
Lose all of it.
I did lose quite a bit on PokerStars. I didn't really win on that site. But, fingers crossed.
Yeah, right.
Maybe things will be better this go around. I don't know. I got excited. I wanted to tell you about that just because we talked poker.
Did it come up on Facebook because your phone was listening to you?
Maybe.
By chance?
Maybe.
You've noticed that happens, right?
All the time.
Like, you'll be, like, talking about something, and then later the day or the next day, there's, like, specific ads targeting you. Like,
I on Instagram, I went up north over the summer, and I bought an alcoholic beverage with my debit card.
I'm proud of you.
And
like a big boy.
Yeah, like a big boy. And there was a fucking ad for that alcohol on my Instagram.
Huh.
The next day? 2 days later?
No, like that night. When I was,
later
like,
that night.
Scrolling through it and shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
They got their eye on you, buddy?
My dad was looking to make a purchase of a inversion table a while back, and he was like, "Oh, this one's this one has that, but this one's this much." And I was like, "Oh, I'll go through and take a look. I'll give you my opinion if you want." He was like, "Yeah, sure." So I looked at like 3 of them, and I was like, "No, the one that you showed me was probably the better of all those." And the next day, like every ad that came up on Facebook or that was inversion tables and workout shit. And I was like, "Huh, cookies, huh?"
They're listening.
And then sometimes, yeah, it's like shit you never even looked up on your phone that you talked about. And they're like, "Oh, so someone said you wanted to, get back to working out. Here's, a weight bench." And you're like, the fuck are you doing?
Do you think that thing works with people you may know? Like, do you think if we sat around and talked about people we weren't friends with on Facebook, the next day that little bar would be filled with those people?
We have phones in front of us that are possibly or maybe not recording us.
I'm going to go with possibly.
I'm just saying. We could run this test right now. Like, we could fuck with Aaron since he's not here.
Yeah, but we're already friends with him on Facebook. So he wouldn't pop up as someone we may know. Like, I'm talking about...
Oh, okay.
There's got to
right.
be somebody that we know
I thought you were saying, like, all right, what if we, like, mentioned someone we know and ads came up on their stuff?
Oh.
How would you mention someone that you didn't know, though?
Well, there's people you know that you're not friends with on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, yeah.
If they had a Facebook account, I'm wondering if it would pop up in that little...
I think it's just suggested
I don't know how that works.
through
for, like,
mutual friends.
The people you know.
Like, I mean, you guys, there might have been some of your guys' family that was suggested to me.
Probably.
Just because I was friends with,
Yeah.
all you guys, plus...
But I wonder how many of those people we sat and talked about in our company where your phone was on the table.
Yeah, maybe.
And then, how far is their reach?
It's not like Phil's looking to get new boots this Christmas. Oh, my phone went off.
I've already been seeing them, and the comments are gold on some of the boots too. By the way, there was like a 100 milligram Finslate boot or something like that, which is super low and trashy.
Yeah.
And one of the comments was like, "The hair on the top of my foot would keep my feet fucking warmer than these boots would." It was good. Some of them comments are worth scrolling through just to see.
Some of those are gold.
Oh, man.
On Amazon. The fucking sugar-free gummy bear comment section on Amazon. Oh, if you only do it once in your life, you're fine. Read the comments, not actually eat those gummy
Right.
bears.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, some of the stories that they say on there, you just want to get them to, like, secretly feed somebody.
Nice.
Like, hey, you want some gummy bears? And they're like, fuck yeah, I want some gummy bears.
Diarrhea.
Oh, like apocalypse out of your asshole.
Like a bloody running
Damn.
poops.
Like uncontrollable, like I'm fine, and they're like your stomach just like seizes up, like somebody's in there like shaking stuff around, and you're like, huh? And then it starts like, good luck.
Yeah.
Hope you're by a bathroom.
Okay, so we're going to change gears real quick. That got a little odd.
Yo, man.
So we're going to stick with odd, but we're going to change gears.
I like it.
For season 2 here, we're going to start off on a high note with our one of our repetitive categories that we like to... Repetitive topics, that's a better way to put it.
All right.
Florida people doing Florida things.
I mean, you can always count on them to do
Always.
some of the most amazing shit you have ever heard of.
So I found this one,
Okay.
and I brought it up to you earlier today when I saw you,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
had already heard about it. Phil, I'm wondering if you've
It's
heard
making
this.
the rounds
I
on
don't
the
know.
old internet.
So a Florida woman faces aggravated assault charges after authorities say she passed gas in line at a dollar store, and then she pulled a knife on the man who complained about it.
So some guy behind her was like, damn, that's fucking gross. And she turned around with a blade like,
She
I'm gonna
pulled the
fucking cut
knife
you.
out of her purse and told him she was going to gut him after he complained that she was farting loudly.
Jesus Christ.
She said she then pulled a small folding knife out of her purse and told him she was going to gut him.
What kind of day was that lady having, right?
I don't know, but the very last sentence of the article says it's unclear if she has a lawyer.
Maybe she got suckered into some fucking sugar-free gummy bears or something.
I don't know, but Shanetta Yvette Wilson,
Good luck.
she's
Hope that stomach issue cleared up. And
whatever she had for dinner the night before got her in some trouble.
That is the last time we go to White Castle.
Have you ever complained about something like that out loud? somebody around you.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
if they had body odor or they
I mean, if it's
fart
like
that.
aggressive, like if you're standing in a line and someone's just letting them go, like unapologetically, and they're fucking bad, I'd be like, hey, buddy, you want to warn somebody, or like you want to like step outside or go use a bathroom?
Tuck your pant leg in so you hold on to that until you get outside or something, dude.
Because imagine like your pants act as a filter at that point. If it's that bad, like you farted in the shower, like how bad actually are they?
Hot farts. Hot watery farts.
The stench is unbearable sometimes.
I mean, everyone
you
has-
just can't get away from it.
No,
You're in the shower.
Everyone has the foods that they know they don't eat if they have plans like the next day.
Have you ever been the person in line ripping ass?
And been like commented like directly
No,
I've
the odds of somebody calling you out on it
are low. Like
right.
I've let some quiet ones go, and there's been people that complained, not to me, but like sometimes they just you can't contain them.
Who
And
farted?
Pretty much, they're like, oh my god, that's fucking gross, and you're just like, yeah, it is.
I like the old crop dust at the grocery store and then turn the corner and hit the next aisle.
Like, do it at the beginning of an aisle, then go to the end and kind of eyeball. Just wait for people to fucking walk into that wall.
Do you ever do that and then walk down a little ways and stop? Like you're looking at something on the rack and you kind of turn and you wait for somebody.
Yeah. Who hasn't? done
Hopefully
that?
somebody never pulls a knife on you if you call them
Yeah.
out on it.
Yeah, really.
You know. That
Or
seems
hopefully
a
you never
bit-
pull a knife on somebody for that.
I don't think I'm going to. No.
I mean, we're not in Florida, so I think we're all right.
I'd probably just laugh at them. They're like, "Damn, bro, you're ripping ass over here."
It's like, God, that's gross. But yeah, believe me, I know.
"Yep, feel bad for the cashier."
Yeah.
I mean, when you're waiting in line, I mean, I know you can leave when you're waiting in line, but if you already have been waiting in line
For a while.
you're just going to have to deal with that because there
Yeah.
ain't no getting out of line.
Oh, no. Especially if it's like a busy fucking day in that. You're like,
Right.
I'm going to step out of line. But like, oh, that looks like another 15 minutes of waiting around.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll just let one go.
If dollar stores in Florida are anything like they are up here in Michigan, there's only 2 cashiers working too.
That is
So-
a true story.
If two.
If
yeah.
2.
They have 2 registers.
They do
one,
too, right?
Only one person working the whole store.
Have you ever been in a store and asked somebody that worked there where something is, and they just look at you like you're just the idiot?
Like
Yeah,
you got
like-
a better chance of finding it than I do, and I
You're
work
seriously
here.
asking me, really?
I was in a
Or get the, dude, I just work here. And you're
Yeah.
like, that's fair. I mean,
I was in the store the other day and I asked this kid about a light bulb. It's one of them ones that looks like the flame is flickering,
Mm-hmm.
And I swear he looked at me like I made it up. Like I just invented this light bulb. Like,
it's not even a real thing.
yeah.
he's like,
Are
you
you
should
sure?
trademark that.
I'm like, dude, somebody told me you sold them here. You got them or not? So he pulled out the little phone that all the employees have and looked it up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it online. Okay, thank you. But that look he gave me was just like,
Deer in the headlights, like,
did you work here?
are you a wizard?
I'm in the section that I'm asking you about,
It was a popular store, or
It was a local, how do I say this? I'm just going
Hardware?
to say it's Home Depot. It was
Okay.
Home Depot, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can't really count on the workers at Home Depot. I worked there once. Most of them don't know shit.
He had the little phone.
The people that,
That
like,
was
whatever
luckily-
departments, like plumbing, they actually get people with plumbing experience.
Other than that,
Other than that, like electrical, hit or miss. Everywhere else, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Like some kid that straight out of high school.
he looked like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
18, 19 years
Or
old.
it's like a retiree that's just looking for a part-time job. But plumbing and some electrical, that's the only ones that like require actual like experience because they get so many contractors in.
I'm good with that.
Everything else is harder to fuck up. Like, I need this kind of drywall. Okay. Look at that big ass sign for drywall.
Right.
Not that one, not that one. Oh, there it is.
I'm good with it. I will say I do enjoy the hot dog stand.
It's nice.
At the Home
It's
Depot.
nice.
Now, do you get your hot dogs when you go in?
Yeah.
Or when you leave out?
Sometimes both.
Yeah.
I'll get one to eat while I'm shopping and then one on the way out for the car ride. Absolutely.
See, I would usually just do the one on the way out.
They let dogs in there, too.
Which, again, you've been in Home Depot and seen like shit all over the floor, like nails or just random.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
bringing my fucking dog into a place where it's going to get fucked up.
I guess it depends.
My dog shit on the floor. Hot. In the fucking doors.
And you just walked
shit.
away.
No, we picked it up. We picked
At the Home Depot?
Inside of Home Depot.
It's because you were
yeah.
walking into, right?
Yeah, we were walking
Yeah, if
into
you were
it.
walking out,
If you were leaving,
I would have left it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right in them little medians by the handicap.
You'd be like, oh,
Parking.
there's your receipt. Have a nice day.
Where you pull up to like load the big heavy
Right,
shit right in
yeah.
there. Nice.
So
Just
you
ignore.
would confidently bring your dog to Home Depot.
I have multiple times, yeah.
All right.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, I don't take them through the fucking aisles with the broken glass on the floor and shit like that.
Splinters from the plywood
Right.
just all over.
I like to consider myself a responsible dog owner. You know,
Okay.
not
That's
just
good.
letting them roam free in Home Depot.
That's fair.
What about the pet stores? You take them in the pet stores?
Yeah, I take them there.
I
yeah.
love going to the pet stores and seeing dogs just get so excited.
Yeah.
Like they'll grab a toy off the shelf and start walking around, and they're all like, "No, put that back." It's like, yeah, the dog's gonna put that back.
Right. You might as well just bring it up.
Yeah, it's just like he's happy. He found something he wanted.
Right.
Fuck, it's cool.
You let him pick it out.
Yeah,
You know, if he's getting one, then you let him pick it out. It's kind of weird.
it is kind of weird, but it's like how excited they are. You
Right?
can tell.
Yeah, for sure.
And when they see other dogs, you never see like a dog fight at a fucking pet store. They just like
I
excitedly,
haven't,
like
no.
sniff each other, then go about like, oh, what's this? What's this?
I have seen some dogs when I used to go in there where you could watch them groom the dogs.
Yeah, they
Petrified.
Like, that shit. Yeah.
Like those dogs were just like, frozen up in the corner
Yeah.
and shit. Like, damn, dude, it sucks.
My dog gets that way a little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially if it's a stranger doing
Sure,
it. I mean, if
sure.
you're throwing them in the tub, it's a totally different story.
I seen a lady who had the movie Beethoven, the big fucking dog.
Was
Oh,
that
the
Saint
Saint
Bernard?
Bernards.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a smaller middle-aged lady had a Saint Bernard, and she was like going to walk the dog back to that grooming area so it could get up, and it just like sat down, and she's like tugging, and that dog didn't even look like it was moving or putting up a big fight, and she was just like
160-pound dog and
Not
a
going.
85-year-old woman.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, she's not going to win this battle. She may have to reschedule. Like,
Some of the best videos I watch on the internet are when the dogs take off.
Oh, and, like,
just
the kids
pull
holding the leash.
person
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Oh, I love
So
that
good.
shit. I'm
For
like,
sure.
how are you not ready for that?
Yeah.
Come on. You got a dog leash.
like they're
in your
walking in
hand.
a park, and they're like posing for a picture, and a squirrel takes off, and the dog's like, mine. And you're just like, thank you.
The one I saw yesterday was the chick goes out the front door of her house and pulls the door shut and like puts the key in to lock it, and the dog just takes off and it yanks her right off the porch. She's gone, and it's a home surveillance camera,
Yeah.
so you see it.
She had like Christmas
Out of the
decorations that
picture.
she crashed, or Halloween or something that she crashed into, and she's like, the dog pulled me, and the mom's just laughing at her.
I can't wait to watch those videos when I see them roll across my feed.
I'm not gonna lie, that's happened to me once when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn, I would have laughed at you.
we were coming back from camping for the week, and we were at a rest stop, and had our aunt and uncle. I was like, "Can I walk your dog?" They're like, "Yeah, just be careful."
It's a rest stop. What harm can come of this?
And dude, Chipmunk took off. Dog takes off. I was like 7 or so. I took off.
Like you were being drugged behind a horse.
Oh yeah, just couldn't do nothing. I was like, oh, then I let go because I was done. And I got up, and they were like, "Fuck!" Start running over. They were more
To
concerned-
you or chasing the dog?
chasing the dog. I mean, I'll be fine. I'll be all right.
Put your shoulder back into place.
Right. Right.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, my dog's really good on leash. We spent a whole bunch of money at like the canine joint and shit like that.
Oh, for training and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
My
Off
brother,
leash,
my
she's-
brother did that too.
Off leash,
Yeah.
she's a fucking
Beast.
bastard, dude. I fucking hate him, dude.
Well, how old is he?
2.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, he's still a
shit.
kid.
Right. No,
That's
I
a big
get it.
ass dog too, right?
Yeah, he's
So
60-pounder, so.
throw that weight around
Yeah.
there, getting excited. Did you see the video of the dog that shakes the guy's hand, all crazy, happy?
No.
That shit's pretty funny. I probably will never find it if I tried to look it up, especially out here.
I had a friend. Like the dog would go crazy to go for walks. Once you put the collar on, like it's ready to go, and like it would like tug at you, not real bad, but like you got to keep up with the dog. It's not going to keep up with you, type thing. And eventually, it got to the point where the dog would get so excited it would pick up like the end of the leash, put it in its mouth, and just start walking itself. Like you could be like, stop, and it'll stop, and like, oh,
Time to go.
But I don't know if it was like whatever the mental thing was, but like it would kind of walk itself.
Right.
Like you had to be there with it. It was weird. Like if you were holding the leash, it was like bat out of the hell.
Yeah.
If the dog was holding the leash, it was calm and like antsy, like hurry up, hurry up.
Right, right.
It's just the weirdest shit.
It's amazing shit. If it'll play.
It's like, oh, how the hell are you? A little husky aggressively shaking that hand. Always like the ones that like somebody leaning into their dog and their dog's like showing their teeth and growling like and then they're like, how's it going? And the dog would give them a lick and then just go back to the
Chihuahuas do shit like that.
They're fucking little fucking demons.
nasty little fuckers.
Ooh, they don't fuck around.
My aunt had a miniature Chihuahua, and when it was a puppy, she could put it in her flannel shirt pocket, dude. That's how small it was.
I'd be so worried I'd break that thing. You know?
Yeah, it was brittle, dude, and its eyes stuck out of its head, and it
they
was
shake
fucking real weird.
all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Its nails were super long because they
Yeah.
never cut them and shit. It was
So
weird.
running across the floor, it was
Yeah.
just like,
Poopers. R.I.P. Poopers. It was all right, dog.
yeah, having a little tiny dog like that,
Yeah.
I'd be so
All right.
worried I'd set the laundry basket down on top of it or something, you know,
What
sit
would,
on it.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer to have like a small Chihuahua or a Great Dane?
Dang.
Oh, man.
Because every Great Dane that I've ever like come into contact with think they're like the size of a Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you sit down, they're like, "Oh, you're sitting on the couch too." Plop. You're like, "Oh."
I'd rather. a
I
big
guess if I
dog.
had to pick one of the two, for sure, I'd pick the Great Dane too, but I'd stay away from both breeds if I'm getting a dog.
Yeah.
I don't want
They would be on
like
the
a
top of
lab
my
or a
list.
beagle or something is
Yeah,
what I
a
want.
lazy
but-
dog.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't get a Vizsla because those fuckers.
I don't even know what that is.
That's
yeah.
what I got.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the proper.
They're like
names.
bird dogs, and they're just full throttle all day.
24/7.
I would
Go,
either
go,
get
go.
I'd probably get a bulldog.
Yeah, bulldogs
Always
are
fucking
cool.
love those
Yeah.
things.
There's a lot of vet care in a bulldog.
There is.
Their snouts,
that little
like they
spot.
get sinuses,
They,
and
they
they get
bad
issues
breathing
like
and
that,
shit.
yeah.
You got to clean it out with a Q-tip every so
Ear
often.
infections.
Yeah. The first one I've ever person I've known that had a bulldog was Pez.
Yeah.
Fucking the first time I went over his house, I was with it was him, me, and Aaron, and they were going inside to grab something. They were like, "Oh, just stay on the porch. You'll be all right." Yeah, cool. And they're like, "Oh, don't mind the dog." And I'm like, I turned and it starts barreling out, and it fucking ran out in the fucking thing. Turned around, looked at me, and started running. I was like, "Oh, fuck me!"
Yeah.
And it just like had a frisbee in its mouth and like lifted it up like it was daring me to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Huh, okay, here we go." Great fucking dog though.
So, speaking of animals,
Oh yeah.
I saw this video,
Mm-hmm.
and I brought it up to both of you guys before tonight's show, and you've both seen it already. But this is the first time I've seen it, to my knowledge. It's a male seahorse giving birth.
Yeah.
That shit's freaky, dude.
Yes.
That's insane to me.
To me, it's a cross between like Alien with the chest burster
Yeah.
and like a clown pulling out like 18,000 fucking like handkerchiefs out of his pocket.
John had me watch it last night when I was laying in bed, and
How
like
were
when
the nightmares?
like when the color change happened and it got all white.
Yeah.
It's like fuck. If I was about to do that, I'd probably be turning white too, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
I'd probably be scared shitless.
That thing shot out like 1,800 baby
Yeah.
seahorses in the matter of 10 seconds.
Like it was nothing.
How big are those things? They're only like I was thinking about that on when I was
they look
driving
like
home.
the size of a dime.
Like
I mean, I don't
the,
know.
the adult seahorse.
Oh, no, no,
I
no,
was
the
thinking
adult, I'm sorry.
Adult would probably be somewhere, I'm purely guessing,
Soda
like in
can.
between like a pack of cigarettes and a little can of pop.
Oh, see, I would have guessed more like a beer bottle.
I don't think they're that big.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think they're relatively smaller.
It was weird. It was a weird video.
I mean, they
though.
could probably get pretty big. I don't know.
Being in the ocean,
Yeah.
they got a lot of room to grow.
True.
But these ones in the video that I watched were clearly in a tank being
Yeah.
observed.
Yeah, that's
but
the one I watched,
Like
too.
it started twitching,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, oh shit, And
Panic attack.
I had no idea there was a little hole in the belly, and
No,
they
it's-
just come fucking spewing out like a spider's egg.
The first
you know?
time I seen the video, I didn't even know it was like, oh, seahorse. I was like, oh, cool, check them out. And then that happened. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Until it's like, oh, those are, oh, God.
right,
Yeah.
that's just the oh,
It's frightening.
And did you see the end of the video?
Yeah.
Where they're like, the mother is waiting with eggs for this male seahorse after he just fucking.
Oh, yeah, they just start right back
exploded
over.
Do it.
18 seahorses, 1,800,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what the
that's
video
what's
said.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
1,800 babies
Up to
came out.
1,800,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Crazy.
of the male seahorse. That's what caught me really. Like, holy shit! How many
They-
other animals does the male give birth?
I don't know.
There can't be too many,
I don't
right?
think.
Assume.
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Definitely something to look into.
Yeah, I have to do some research on what other animals.
I know the asshole penguins will hang out with them eggs for
The males will,
Like
yeah.
8 months or
so
some
the,
shit
the
like
females
that.
can go finally eat
right
for the first time in like 2 months.
just to walk back.
Do you think seahorses tasty?
I don't know.
I'm
I mean,
sure
if there's
somewhere
that
on
many
Earth,
of 'em.
someone eats them somewhere. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, I'll guarantee somebody eats them
I
somewhere.
mean, if the son of a bitch is spitting out 2,000 of them, then going and reloading.
Right. You'd think they'd be all over the ocean. which
That's what
they-
I'm saying.
They probably are, but
yeah,
I mean, fuck. You'd think they'd just overrun shit.
there's some weird
Just be
shit
floating
out
at the
there.
top waiting.
You
you know. I did see another picture of a bald eagle's claw,
huge. Like it was like giving
over
a high,
the dude's
yeah.
fist. Like it had gripped the guy's fist, and I mean, it was a big guy's hand.
Yeah.
Like a softball.
Yeah. Just fucking
Those things are big, yeah.
talons
I seen
on this thing.
It's
were-
just it
I seen a
engulfed it. Yeah.
baby bald eagle once, and it looked like
They're
a
creepy.
fucking vulture. I was like, "That's not a bald eagle, dude. It's like
They don't have all the feathers yet.
right. It's
and
all brown in the head
with a
was
giant
like one
ass
color
beak,
shit.
and
I
you're
was
just like, what the fuck?
it's like that thing should be like eating carcasses off the roads and shit. You know?
You ever see the videos of like not necessarily a bald eagle, but a giant bird like that, like picking up a small deer or some shit?
Oh,
out of
yeah.
nowhere? And you're just like, damn, that's ambitious.
It's that live action fucking Animal Kingdom right there, buddy. No CGI in that shit.
That's right.
Those things probably make light work out of what? 50 pounds, 40 pounds. You think? More than that?
yeah.
I mean, if it's picking up a small deer.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
I
baby
guess you're
deer.
right.
It's like tossing around like it's nothing.
100 pounds.
Yeah.
120.
Because you got to think the momentum they have coming down and then just woof, straight up.
They dig them fucking
And
talons in there. And,
It's
Rap.
over.
Do they drop them too, or do
Yeah,
they
they'll
just
like
fucking
kind of fly up, drop them, they land, come back, and
pick
like
'em
start
back up
fucking
and
like
shit?
pecking at them,
just
scratching
fucking
at them.
with them, dude?
I
Just
mean,
fucking with
It's not
you
them.
like
probably
they're gonna
snap a
toss them
snack.
around like an
Yeah,
alligator
right.
would, but
Just fucking with them. Those alligator videos are great when people are putting their hands in their mouth and they fucking just latch on.
and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know it was gonna happen."
What do you expect was gonna fucking happen? You're digging in a goddamn gator mouth, dude.
like Steve-O with the snapping turtle on his neck.
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
Knoxville,
right.
one of the guys.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
that would hurt. Yeah, but them gators don't fuck around either, dude.
No,
Oh,
sir.
no.
Once they grab some shit, that's a wrap.
I seen a video yesterday. It was a small gator. It was maybe like 2 foot long on the side of the road. This guy gets out with his camera phone on, recording it. He starts circling it, and the fucking gator has his mouth open like, get the fuck away. Then he just reaches down, grabs it with that back of the neck, picks it up, walks across the street, and throws it like sidearm style into a fucking pond. And then the video stops. I was like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm
I
running
guess
that fucker over.
If
I
you're
see
around
him.
them all the time like that, though,
Yeah, but I mean, that'll be like walking around, like finding a stray dog, picking it up, and like throwing it over someone's fence. Like, I would not.
Why
fuck
wouldn't you?
around.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
no.
that.
My wife picks up strays every time she sees them, dude.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, it's so cute." Fucking like foaming at the mouth, and you tell it hasn't been in the house for like ever.
like, well, first thing we got to do is give this dog a bath because it ain't getting on the couch.
We need to call it fucking animal control is what we need
right?
to do,
Yeah.
dude.
Come on out. We got one in our backyard.
My wife brought
Called
home
that dog an Uber. It'll be here shortly.
She brought home a kitten that she found in the parking lot and at her work, and
Covered in bugs and shit.
yeah, it was fucking littered in fleas, and like we put it in like a cage in the back on the back porch because I don't want that fucking thing in my house.
No.
and shit.
No.
And it was like pissing and shitting like all over the bed and shit because you know they're not potty trained or
Oh,
whatever.
no.
You
No,
know,
they do
like
what they
regular.
want.
Yeah, sure. And it was just gross. Like I took it to the shelter and she was like, "This thing's got fleas." I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do with it?"
Oh, sorry.
You know?
I'll go take it back outside.
Right. I'm gonna leave it in your parking lot, and then you guys can just pick it up in 20 minutes.
Jesus.
It's like, where else am I supposed to take it? This is an animal shelter, right? I mean,
Yeah. That'd be the first place I called.
I didn't even call. I just went up there. I was like, fuck it, dude. She's like, we just got rid of 6 kittens. We don't have any more room for any more. I was like, well,
Not my problem.
now you got an extra one.
Take it out back then. Whatever.
Now you got one. I like to walk through the quarantine section of the animal shelter where all the nasty dogs are at and shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, them fuckers are nasty.
I've never been
dude.
in an animal shelter.
No?
No.
It's not a fun place to be.
I mean,
No,
it doesn't
it's
sound
not.
like a
It's
fun
super
place.
depressing, but I mean, whatever.
I guess if you're going in there with the intention on adopting
Right, yeah,
a
sure.
dog,
But that's
then-
totally different, yeah. I wouldn't just go in there like, oh, it's Tuesday. Go check out the shelter, I guess.
Well, they got that shit. You can go up there and voluntarily walk them dogs around
Yeah.
outside for an hour or whatever, you know.
I don't know them dogs.
I can say I've been to multiple shelters with my wife just because it was a fucking Tuesday. You know, I mean, and then it's always an argument.
Let's get this one. We're
Right,
not fucking
because
getting one.
I say no, and I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
And
Way to be an asshole.
she cries, and we don't talk to each other for a couple days.
Like, it's part of your argument, like, we already have a fucking dog.
If it was up to my wife, my house would look like the fucking Ace Ventura house.
There you go.
It's all fucking 100
Standing in the middle.
different animals and shit.
Bird flies on her arm. She's like, I'm home.
Terrible. What I have is plenty. 2 cats, 1 dog. plenty.
I fucking hate cats.
They're always up to nothing good, dude. They just come see me when they're hungry and then
Yeah.
they disappear for 14 hours.
Maybe
until they
like,
wake
hey, you
back
can pet
up.
me twice, and then we're good here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some cats are all over. They don't fucking. That's the only place they want to lay is on your lap and shit. My cats aren't that way.
My cat, like when we go to bed at night, it's right there.
Yeah.
One of the two of us, he's right up on one of us. I'm like, ugh. In the wintertime, it's all right, whatever. But
Right.
in the summertime, it's a
Get
fucking
the
95
fuck out. You're already
degrees.
sweating your ass off.
Fur's all on my. Get away from me, dude. I got enough hair going on here. I don't need your ass laying up against me. So, since we got off the subject of Florida people,
We did.
Sorry.
no, it's
Shit
fine.
happens. Yeah.
I'm a topic jumper.
I'm good with
I
that.
tend to do that.
We're coming back.
But I decided
like
to Google search Florida stories just to see what I could
nice,
come up
nice.
with. And I want to hit you guys with a couple of headlines real quick, and then maybe if you want to pick one of the stories, I'll read some details. But
All right.
the headlines are alone
Gold.
amazing. Some of the stories are a little older, but they're still funny. An intoxicated man started a fire while making cookies in the nude on a George Foreman grill. That was
Fair.
from
That'd
August.
be tough to make cookies on, but okay.
A candidate for the House of Representatives believes aliens abducted her.
Okay.
It's a good one.
All right. Security officer fired for uploading his farts to Instagram.
That was hilarious, though.
He's
Have you watched that video?
no.
Paul Blart looking at
That's
you,
what I was gonna
motherfucker.
say. That's who he looks
So
like.
to quickly interject on that
His
one.
Instagram name is Paul Flart.
Yeah. So what he did was like every day for like 2 months, at his lunch he would record him farting, and then he made a compilation video that's like 2.5 minutes long, of just like him like looking in the camera and then squeaking one out and then doing a face, and then it's fucking gold.
I'll have to watch this. Dude's got almost 100,000 followers on
Oh, it went
Instagram,
viral.
dude.
It was great.
I'm about to
Highly
give him a
recommend
follow
that.
right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we'll come back to that one for sure.
Okay. All right.
If you haven't seen it, you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
America.
Damn right, America.
All right.
Hold
So
on, what was it? Paul.
Flart.
Flart.
Flart. Another one is a man had his monkey taken away after he was arrested for driving a stolen car.
Huh.
A spider monkey attacked a Home Depot employee when it escaped from its owner's car.
Do you think it was the same guy? Like, he was pulled over for it being in a stolen car. The monkey takes off into a Home Depot parking lot, right? Could be the same story.
That's epic. And then the security guard is Paul Flart.
I'm just saying.
While he was trying
he
to find
farts
a
on the
fucking
monkey.
George Foreman.
I'm going to go on record here and say we may have to make a story out of this.
All these stories are just tied together.
Exactly.
The city of Lake Worth warned its residents about zombies.
Seems legit.
That was like the bath salts. And you
It
remember that
may
dude?
have.
That was.
It said power outage and zombie alerts for residents of Lake Worth and Terminus.
Maybe it was the guy who, those road construction signs when you're driving? It's like the big black whiteboard.
Yeah, it looks like a.
It was probably him. It was like, watch out for zombies.
There are now far less than 7,380 customers involved due to extreme zombie activity. Restoration time uncertain.
Nice.
Idiots. Police tried to unlock a phone screen using a dead man's finger.
I don't know the ethics of that one.
A woman blamed a windy day for the cocaine found in her purse.
Nice.
Seems legit.
That's what I always blame my cocaine on.
Like, how did this
The
get in my
wind.
pocket?
It must have
It is
flown
kind of
through the
windy,
window.
yo. Mary Poppins is a bitch. She fucking with me.
A police officer had to remove an 11-foot alligator from a swimming pool.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
that'd be an interesting day.
Someone donated a loaded grenade launcher to Goodwill.
That's just caring right there.
Yeah, God bless that man or woman.
A high school included a live tiger as part of their prom decorations. These are gold stories, man.
I'm curious how many drug dealers, like high-end drug dealer, like fucking Scarface level, how many of their kids were at, like, was it like a rich neighborhood's prom? Where like
Must have been.
It's
one
Florida,
of the
dude.
heads of the coke fucking thing, one of the heads of the fucking heroin trade, all their kids go to school together. Right? And they're like, we need a fucking tiger, man, and a jet ski.
I just thought of this for some reason, like just hearing all these stories and then all these voter ballots and all this shit.
Yeah.
It's fitting for Florida,
Isn't it?
just to be fucked up.
It's a fucking fun little place. It should have its own reality TV show.
Yeah.
Where they just travel around Florida catching random shit happening, because I don't think it would be that hard.
Like a Hulu program, but just
Yeah.
like Florida people.
You get designated people. They have like body cams, right? And it's just following those people doing Florida shit.
Farting in lines.
Yeah, they could be at like Home Depot walking around, see fucking Paul Flart coming by. It's like, and you're just like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah, but that's good TV to me.
Fucking alligator tarts running across the fucking your living room one day. Who knows?
I would watch that.
It would
Did
be,
you look at his Instagram?
I just hit him with a
the
follow
fart
real quick.
authority.
I know,
videos.
dude.
it's all,
fucking ridiculous.
Play one. You have the volume on? Watch his face.
This damn phone. That shit ain't playing. I can't.
I think I got one.
Oh.
Jesus.
He doesn't. His facial expression doesn't change.
Some of them they do, and some of them he'll just like kind of raise an eyebrow, sultry like, and you're just like, that's so fucking weird. But the video that he got fired for is like a 2-minute version of that.
It's just all these combined to one video.
Yes, sir.
Because I mean, look at this dude. Look at his face and all of them.
And they're not, dude. They are not disappointing. He put some effort behind those too.
That one sounded. There was some moisture behind that one.
So if he got fired, oh my goodness, this one looks good. He wonder what he does now.
Side shit himself.
Instagram star? Is that just what he does
I
now?
think he went on Tosh.0 too.
Do people make money off of Instagram? Like, is there
Yeah, you can.
like if you have so many followers, like can
I would assume, and you get sponsorships and shit. Like people may be like, "Hey, if you make a post saying about this,
Right,
we'll
yeah,
pay
yeah.
you."
5,000 or whatever? Yeah.
But I think you could easily translate a Instagram following to a YouTube following.
Yeah.
How many people
that's
do you
true.
got to have follow you to get the blue check mark?
I don't know.
I don't know
think,
either.
Is it like on Twitter? Or on
Instagram, he's got a blue check
Same,
mark.
yeah.
I don't know.
100,000 maybe.
He's at 98.2. So
I don't know. I think you just have to be someone of notable stature.
like just get on Tosh.0.
I want a fucking
Yeah.
blue
Or
check.
be viral
Do you?
So
for-
bad, dude. Yeah, I
viral
want
for a
one.
day.
I got like 100 followers.
You want it
so-
on Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram? I'd rather Instagram, but
Yeah.
some of my tweets are all right. Random.
All right.
The toilet tweets are pretty cool.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I do appreciate those.
So the video
On the toilet.
that made like go viral is 1 minute and 48 seconds.
Oh my goodness. And it's just farts?
I love farts too, by the way.
People look up Paul Flart on Instagram.
It's amazing.
I think there's one that's like, "Ah," and he just kind of like, ah.
Why would you get fired for this?
Did he get fired?
Yeah, he got fired for it.
He got fired for posting this video.
There's like a misuse of company time or some shit.
On his lunch break?
Well, it was not guaranteed. It was
Oh,
just
right.
lunch break. I mean, you can't
Could
really
they-
time it.
Could they prove otherwise, though?
But they probably had video.
Oh, yeah. Fucking awesome, though, dude.
It sounds like the fart gun.
Why couldn't I have thought of something like that, dude?
All right, somebody needs to go to him.
Do
and
it
have
now.
him,
Shit, start doing it now.
have him endorse a fart gun toy and like brand it as his.
Dude, the Paul Flart fucking fart gun, dude.
Security gun, yeah.
Dude.
Sold.
Trademark, bitch. Don't fuck around.
the video.
Oh, man, that one was...
Choppy.
Yeah, there was a cheek flap in that
He's
one,
a,
dude.
a
Oh,
wet
my
nap for
Lord.
this guy.
Skin on skin action.
We've hit a new low, folks. But we're enjoying it.
A good fart goes a long way.
So does 2 minutes of good farts.
That was nice.
Oh, that's great.
Farting just feels good. Most times, I mean.
Better out than in.
Damn it, Florida. You would think by now somebody in Florida would do a podcast about Florida people, right? And
I'm just saying.
There's
like,
got to be tons of stories.
call it
that-
the Florida Times, and it's just a daily thing. It would be a daily fucking episode, maybe half hour. Like today, someone in Okeechobee.
Well, I think what we're going to do is make it a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Just check in with Florida people
Why
doing
not?
Florida things and see what we can come up with.
I'm sold.
There's got to be a recent story from today.
Shit.
Always.
Right.
Shit.
It's Florida. There's got to be something going on.
There's a lot of people down there, man.
And it's nice out, so people are always out. You know what I'm saying?
Except
it-
for the hurricane season.
Well, It's not like Michigan where it's fucking 2 degrees and you don't want to leave.
Do you think like hurricanes are like a natural cleansing of like all the crazy shit that's going on there? But like, we need a break for like 2 weeks.
It's like a 2-week cleanse, and then
Yeah.
after that, it's right back to normal. It's possible. That's probably because they're busy cleaning up all the fucking houses and shit that all blown over and shit.
Man clings to hood of speeding car.
Nice.
On the freeway.
I just seen a video of this dude was holding a couch down that was on top of a van.
That's smart.
Like he was on top of the van with the couch, holding the fucking couch down.
That's happened around here before. Like, I remember a story about a family that was driving home. They just bought 2 mattresses, and they had a big conversion van. So they tied down the mattresses on the roof, and then had like their 13-year-old daughter lay on top of them for the ride home. And apparently they didn't tie him down well enough, and whoever was driving went a little too fast, and they flipped up, and the girl got launched off and like slammed in the road and then got hit by a car.
Jesus.
It's like, how do you think that was a good idea?
It's not. It's
No.
not ever a good idea.
I'm going to put my 13-year-old kid up there. It'll be fine. We're only going 2 miles.
Michael J. Fox did it pretty good, though.
Oh, fucking the
Teen
van
Wolf,
surfing?
yeah.
Teen Wolf. I mean, he had a little bit more going for him
He
being
did.
a werewolf at the time.
That's true. They said they had a picture of fucking Doc Brown, the main chick from Back to the Future.
Yeah.
And then Michael J. Fox was in it, and everybody was in focus except for Michael J. Fox. Fucking great. See, that should be a T-shirt. Why is that not a T-shirt?
Why is that not a 2-fronted T-shirt?
Whoa.
Boom.
Trademark.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be your in to the business. That could be your first one.
Can you trademark podcasts like that? The Florida podcast?
I mean, we'll just comment that like, oh, that podcast that came out,
Right.
that's all about Florida stuff.
Mark the
Yeah.
date and time on that.
We had that idea.
It'll pop up. People
Oh,
in
shit.
Florida will start.
There might already be a few out there.
There
we don't
probably
know.
is.
The podcast pool is pretty deep.
Is there a
these days.
Florida podcast out there with stories?
I would hope so.
I hope so,
But if
too.
not, I mean, shit.
It almost makes you want to Google Michigan stories. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's some wacky hillbillies up here, too, that do some pretty wild shit.
Well,
We live in one of the cities that are pretty wacky hillbillies.
Yeah,
doing
we do.
wacky hillbilly shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but they don't really get caught. Or
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
This is a hillbilly neighborhood. The other hillbilly neighborhood is fucking the one over by the middle school, Hoover Middle School. That shit, that's live, dude. That neighborhood
there's some
is
shit.
live, dude.
Yeah, up here at like Van Born and Inkster
Yeah.
too. There's things
Live.
get kind of fun in the summer up that way.
Taylor.
I know it's bringing up a lot of haunted places in Michigan.
Oh, yeah. You got to look up weird stories from Michigan.
Is that what you looked
up?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he just looked up Florida stories. And that's
yeah,
kind of
it's
shit that
Florida.
he
Well, I mean,
Right.
Florida's a bit more prominent in those areas. I
maybe
think.
there's not so much going on in Michigan then.
I'm
Not
sure it's
that-
out there.
Not that extreme.
Oh, there was one thing I wanted to show you guys.
Where was the ATM thing? Was that in Michigan?
It was in Detroit.
Was it the guy
Spitting out hundreds instead of
Yeah, the guy
10s.
loaded $100 bills in the
What?
$10 bill section, so it was
Yeah.
spitting out hundreds.
Nice.
And the bank said they were going to let all the people keep
Keep
the
it,
mistakes too. Yeah,
They can afford
that
it.
was in Michigan. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Damn.
Pretty sure that was in Detroit.
There we go.
pull out 100, get a fucking 1,000.
It was a good fucking day.
Damn.
And I just noticed this recently at my bank. It asks you if you want it in 10s
20s.
and 20s
Oh, yeah.
or if you don't care.
I've only gotten 20s.
Right.
Except for one
See,
place. But
Every time I've been asked that at an ATM, and I try to hit like 10s, if I was getting like, say, whatever,
$50.
$50 or so,
Yeah.
and I'd hit it and be like, sorry, it's empty.
Oh,
He's
see.
like, well, why'd you give me the fucking option?
I'm going to start hitting it all the time now, just in case another dude or
It's like
another
a-
person makes a
you
mistake.
never know.
Fuck buying a scratch-off
how do you
ticket.
make that kind of mistake, though?
I'm wondering if it was on purpose.
It must have been. Maybe he was
Like,
all pissed off.
Chirping his people
Right.
like, hey, hit this ATM real quick, you know.
They got. I mean, they did.
Guaranteed he got fired.
They did
Sure.
honor it, so they got. You know, you got no choice.
If I was going out, I'd go out doing something like that.
That's awesome.
Like if you knew you were going to quit
Yeah.
or you knew you were about to get fired.
See, I'd never done anything like that. When I knew I was gonna quit or anything like that. Like, usually when I quit jobs, it's usually like
Just
I
stop
fucking
going.
had it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
done.
I'm all wrapped up.
If you're lucky, you get a phone
I've never
call.
planned it
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Hey, you coming in today? Oh, no. No.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
So, yesterday, I found this video of a new form of night vision that's out. It's horribly expensive. Like, even the federal government doesn't have it yet because it's too expensive for what applications they would use for it. But it's like 1020 quality in color night vision. Like, honestly, the part you're looking at could be filmed in the night vision.
Well, I was going to say, this guy's standing there in the middle of the day, so hopefully...
Yeah. Here, let me skip ahead to... All right, so it's going to show, like, the standard green night vision, right? You've all seen it on homemade videos of certain people.
Video games.
Choppy,
Yeah.
fuzzy.
So this stuff,
Laser visibility demo, X27.
check it out.
Got a pretty killer name.
That's at night.
What the fuck?
That's at night?
That's at night.
Damn.
It's a desert, so
Yeah. But it looks, for the people not being able to view it, it looks like you're looking out on a regular day. Then it cuts to the old green stuff.
Okay,
in
yeah,
comparison.
okay, there you go. That's the old school stuff, the green.
what I did notice is
That's just natural.
the old green choppy shit is
Yeah.
like very tunneled.
Very
your
specific,
Your
yeah.
visibility is.
But look at the difference there.
yeah, that's pretty nuts. Trump's gonna get that shit on the border, dude.
So I want to see this night vision on Mad Mike Hughes' boat, and I want him to do his world record race or trial run at night. Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Step it up, Mike.
Yeah, come on.
Frickin'
He wouldn't-
records.
Yeah, he's still driving it at night. You would get the footage later of it in color and like that, but he would still be all Johnny Dangerously fucking doing a fucking
Have you seen a picture of his boat?
Not lately. That looks like a bathtub made of aluminum with a spoiler.
That thing's gonna break records. Is that what he's trying to do?
I don't know, but it appears the limo is the one towing the boat, too. If you look at the back side of the car, it looks like it's
It does.
limo towing it.
Does.
Yeah.
I never seen a limo with a trailer hitch on it before, so
Well, you're not professional, so...
Just saying. You never know what the client
that's
wants.
some Taylor hillbilly shit doing hillbilly shit.
Well, he posted this picture, 5 days ago, so...
he's motivated.
Yeah, I think it's going to be sometime around spring.
Dude, he's got almost 300 likes on this shit. I did not think that Mad Mike Hughes was that popular.
He's trying. He's working hard.
People love him.
I mean, he ran for governor, for God's sake.
We should look up how he did, how many votes he got.
All right.
I will show you this. I was cruising around earlier today in Taylor here,
Yeah.
and I pulled up behind this vehicle that the whole back of it was littered with flat earth stickers.
Nice.
And I was going to follow him, but I had someplace to be.
Right.
But I was going to follow him till the very end of their destination and be like, I need to talk to you.
Immediately.
Because the last time I was accosted by a flat earther was at a yard sale. I was caught off guard. It was a whole thing. But this, if I'm
Be
going
like, what are
into
you
it,
doing tonight? You want to
Yeah.
come by for a little while?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
I mean, they went as far as to put a bunch of stickers on the back of their car, believing the earth is flat. And unless you're twisted enough to make that your joke, ooh,
Flat Earth.
flat earthers unite, baby. I think they should have a march.
I mean, the Juggalos had a march. Why not the Flat Earthers?
Last week, when we were recording our episode, Jay was basically almost violated by a possum here in the backyard. And then we got a picture sent to us of a possum with a Juggalo face on it. It was pretty funny.
Insane clown possum.
Nice. Nice.
So, the Lampies, right?
Indeed.
We started off talking about how you wanted a Lampie for your trademark. Kudos.
Very proud
Well
of you.
deserved.
Thank you. Thank you.
We forgot a category, and I wanted to touch on it real quick because it's kind of an important category, and I can't believe I forgot it, but it was the CHC Moment of the Year. And the nominees were the Block Party, which was fun,
That was a good time.
being featured on another podcast, which was,
That was pretty cool.
I can't remember the damn name of it right now off the top
It was
of my
the
head.
subway driver.
Yeah.
That was
over
like the
in-
first time like anybody really like had mentioned you guys or anything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
He was
And,
out of
uh,
England. That was nice.
Yeah. Then we had breaking 1,500 downloads in a month and breaking 10,000 downloads total inside the first year.
All pretty killer
Yeah.
nominations.
If I had to pick one, I'm going to probably say the 10K in a year.
Yeah,
Was a big
that's what I would
deal.
say.
I was proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last minute late Lampie Award for the moment of the year. Breaking 10K
Goes
downloads.
to you guys
Goes to us.
for 10,000.
I don't have the fart gun in my hand. I'll make the noise. So, it's about time to wrap this bitch up here, huh?
I like the pause before that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
We want to ask everybody to, if you're interested in making me keep my hair, go over to Project Scissorgate Foundation and please donate $5, $6, $10,
Whatever you can.
Whatever you can help out before New Year's Day.
It's for a very good cause.
I've changed my opinion on the fro. I think I'd like to
think
keep it now.
you're gonna flip flop
Yeah.
as the days go on.
Probably.
There'll be a day where it's just like bugging the shit out of you.
Now that the weather's cold.
Yeah.
I mean that never hurts.
It's gonna be sad to see it go though. Jeannie will be happy though.
She will. It'll be back.
Right.
It won't take long.
Shave it. Started back up immediately.
Yep. So if you're interested in helping support a great cause,
At the very least, go check out the Scissorgate Foundation website.
please.
See what they're about.
Marty will be here next episode.
Very excited about that.
We are definitely looking forward to that. It's been a couple of weeks since we were scheduled in, but, things,
Life.
life and such. So looking forward to that. Also, please go to our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and Patreon, and vote in our Christmas movie stocking stuffer poll.
It's live, baby.
It is live. Heavy hitters going back and forth. They need your votes. Somebody's got to win.
It's a true story.
My money's on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Gotta-
I'm
yeah,
going with that
gotta
one.
be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gotta be. I mean, that's gonna be a front runner, no doubt about it. But there are some heavy hitters
There
on this
is.
list.
Yeah.
Personally, I would love to see Die Hard, but I don't think it's gonna make it that
No,
far.
I don't even think it might. It'll get. I'm thinking it's gonna get bounced early.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We
Yeah.
will see.
Could be Airplane 2.0 though. You never know. Ride it out to the end.
With any luck, that'll keep the people happy. Cheers to you, Kayla, because you were the one busting my chops about this Christmas bracket before anybody else.
Quite a bit too. She was adamant about this.
Mm-hmm.
Vote, share, Kayla.
Please.
Don't be scared.
I know you
Tell
got
your
friends.
We should probably talk about the beer before we go, huh?
Oh, goodness,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, nice.
Almost let that one slip. Nice catch.
It's that trout head that was staring at me.
I got to say, too, I was in Meyer earlier, and they had like 6 new beers that we had never tried yet. And so I called him. I'm like, what
Right.
should I get, dude? I started taking pictures, but then the old cell phone died on me. And I hate that feeling, being away from the house and your phone is dead. And it's not even because I want people to be able to get a hold of me. It's just like I feel like
Right.
I'm a slacker.
What if something really awesome busted loose at Meyer and you didn't have
What
a
if a
phone
flat
for it?
earther walked up to you and you're like, "Fuck, I can't record this."
I want to talk to you on camera, but your
But-
phone's dead.
Right. Can you tape this for
Right.
me and then send it to me if I give you my number?
Tell all your friends.
Well, if you ever go to the state of Florida, just make sure your shit's constantly charged.
I'm going to have one of them portable chargers
Yeah.
hooked up.
solar panel on my back and shit, dude. Trademark. They have those yet?
I don't know.
Trademark. Trademark next.
We're averaging like 3 an episode already
Yeah,
for
no,
season
no.
2. It's great.
starting off strong, baby.
You guys are a big fan of the Atwater guys, or
They make quality products.
do they?
Yeah.
And they have lots of different options, or
Yeah, the last one that was really good, that had the Rob Zombie looking guy,
Clover Rover.
Clover Rover. That was
Yeah.
extremely tasty. Highly recommend that one. And they always have awesome artwork too.
I see the tops all over the place, and
Yeah.
they use the same top for every beer, right?
They
Is that-
do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of these breweries do that. A couple of them will mix it up. The one we had last week, the Bell's, the Christmas ale, they put little Christmas trees on the cap. It was pretty sweet.
Oh, you guys cleaned it out, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we started
New
over.
season, new.
So
new
we have the
lineup?
champion and the runner up
Awesome.
up there. Power of Love won. Thanks, Aaron. The Hef came in second. Right now we have Champion Brute leading the league, followed shortly by Christmas Ale from Bell's.
I'm going to put this one ahead of Christmas ale.
I'm going to put that in
Yeah.
front of the Christmas Ale, too. All right. So tonight, from the wonderful boys and ladies at Atwater Brewing, we have First Brown Ale to honor the first brown trout in Liquid, Michigan. First Brown is a garnet brown ale akin to classic English nut brown ales, brewed with traditional English hops and malts. An easy-drinking malt-forward brown ale that pairs well with burgers and chicken. Its finish is more dry than sweet, which I agree. This classically inspired brown ale celebrates the 4.9 thousand brown trout from Germany, which were introduced to America in 1884 as a gift from Baron von Burr in Germany.
Very cool.
Not only do you get a tasty beverage, you get a history lesson.
Boom.
Very cool.
Sold. And it has a pretty sweet little fucking illustration of a brown trout in front of some rocks with the year 1884 prominently present.
I do like their artwork. They come
don't
out with some pretty
disappoint,
cool
yeah.
stuff, so kudos to Atwater.
We appreciate your business.
All right, we got that out of the way.
Done and done.
Done.
I guess that's it.
That is it for 56.
5.
55.
6.
No, that's 56.
It is 56.
Hashtag math.
I even erased 55 so I wouldn't get screwed up, and I looked over like,
That's
no,
why
no,
I thought
no.
it was 55 because
Yeah.
you erased
Episode
it.
56.
How about
Season
this?
2, Episode 2.
I guess
There
I
we
could have
go.
looked at the date
Yeah, that's what I did.
or the day. Either one.
You had some options.
Whatever.
It was there.
Won't be the last time I screw something up.
No, not at all.
Get used to it. So, Phil, thank you, sir.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, go home
Yeah.
and get some rest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
maybe.
a nap,
What a
buddy.
long fucking day, huh?
Last couple days, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I'll get over it.
Sleep when you're dead, buddy.
That's it.
That's what they say.
So, to our listeners, we want to say thank you. We appreciate it.
As always,
Go vote in the polls.
we want to know what your favorite Christmas movie is, what the best Christmas movie is on our bracket.
We're looking forward to it. And stay tuned next week. Marty's going to be here.
We may or may not talk about Sasquatch. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's out there.
I'm always good to talk about Sasquatch shit. That's never ending for me.
I'd like to pick Marty's brain on that.
Okay.
See what he thinks.
Mark it down.
Get some fresh blood on this topic.
Possibly more Florida stories.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I would guarantee that some shit's going to go down between
We got
now
a few
and then.
days between
Yeah.
now and then, so hopefully somebody dumb in Florida will do some crazy shit and we'll get to read about it.
It's happening now.
Right now.
Right now.
Somebody right now is doing
this
some
moment.
dumb
Happened.
shit. Thank you, Florida. Keep it up. So we will see you next time. Adios.